What if I told you, one ship, surrounded by But on that day, it wasn't hunting.it was bait. Positioned miles ahead of the main fleet, it served as a radar picket ship. Its job was simple: detect enemy aircraft before they reached the fleet. But that job came with a brutal reality.it would be the first target. Above them, F-4U Corsair fighters circled, their only protection in the open sky. Then suddenly, radio contact was lost. The sky went quiet, too quiet. Then they saw them, tiny black dots on the horizon, growing larger, faster, lower. Japanese aircraft. Not one, not two, dozens. And they weren't turning. They were coming straight in. The alarm ripped through the ship. General quarters! Men sprinted to their stations. Boots slammed against steel decks. Hands trembled. But they didn't stop. Guns turned skyward. And then, the first plane broke formation. A kamikaze, diving straight at them. Open fire! The ship erupted. .5-inch guns thundered. Anti-aircraft guns screamed. The sky filled with tracers, bright streaks of fire tearing through the air. The plane caught fire, but it didn't stop. It kept coming, closer, closer, until impact. That was just the beginning. For the next 90 minutes, the Laffey was under constant attack. Planes came from every direction, high above the clouds, low across the waves, straight at the deck. Bombs dropped. Machine guns tore across the ship. And the kamikazes, they didn't hesitate. They came one after another. Some exploded midair, so close their debris rained down like fire. Others, explosions tore into the ship. Flames spread across the deck. Metal bent and twisted like paper. Men were thrown off their feet, some thrown into the sea. Smoke swallowed everything. You couldn't see the sky anymore. Only fire. Only chaos. Then came the hit that nearly ended it. The rudder was struck, crippled. The ship lost control. Slowly, it began turning, circling, again, and again. A perfect target. The enemy saw it, and they attacked harder. More planes, more dives, more explosions. Fire spread deeper into the ship, toward ammunition. If it reached there, everything would end in seconds. Some men looked around and thought it was over, but one man didn't. Commander F. Julian Becton stood firm. Fire reflected in his eyes. Smoke filled the air around him. The ship shook beneath his feet, and still, he made his decision. We will not abandon ship. No hesitation. No doubt. No retreat. The words spread across the ship, and something changed. Men who were injured kept fighting. Men surrounded by flames kept loading ammunition. Gunners stayed at their posts, even as planes came straight for them. This wasn't just survival anymore. This was defiance. They weren't giving up. Not today. Then, through the roar of fire and explosions, a new sound appeared. Engines. Different engines. Stronger. Familiar. Men looked up through the smoke and saw them. The Corsairs had returned. And this time, they came in fast. They dove into the battle, cutting through enemy aircraft. One after another, Japanese planes fell from the sky. Explosions lit up the clouds. Smoke trails spiraled downward. The pressure eased. The attacks slowed. Then, they stopped. Silence returned to the sky. But this time, it wasn't fear. It was survival. When the smoke finally cleared, The ship was still there, burned, broken, scarred, but floating. The sea around them was filled with wreckage, pieces of aircraft, burning oil, fragments of battle. The cost had been heavy. 33 crew members gone, 70 wounded. But the ship survived, against everything, against overwhelming force, against death itself. That day became legend. The crew was honored, and the ship earned a name. The ship that wouldn't die. Today, it still exists, preserved at Patriots Point Naval Museum. Silent, still, but carrying the story of what happened that day. Because this wasn't luck. It wasn't chance. It was courage. It was discipline. It was human will, refusing to break.